The 40.
Miller. A gain of 18 on the play. And a Bears first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a toss to the left with Cohen. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Tackle by Jeff Okuda. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. So that'll back them up 5. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
A first throw for the backup Trubisky. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. 14 yards into Chicago, first down. First down, a run with Cohen.
I haven't met an NFL player yet that doesn't use criticism as an edge, and Jimmy Graham has heard that a number of people think he's near the end of his career. He didn't put up the numbers he should have put up in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to put a huge chip on his shoulder. Nice catch there. And he wants to show flashes of that form that he exhibited earlier in his career with New Orleans and Seattle.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. The quick slant caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. Throwing once more is Trubisky. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football. This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Make it an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Trubisky to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Past the 20. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Now's the time. Don't give him nothing.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now left side on the swing pass. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the gun, Huntley. The quick slant caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. John Hightower with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Lions add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Good. Makes the score Lions 14. Bears nothing. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Trubisky to Cohen out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big. But in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. Going deep this time for Miller. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out in a hurry.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was hoping to get that to John Hightower. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Screenplay, Johnson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
43-yard line.
Huntley to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Johnson.
The first down screen pass, good for 5. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. To throw on 3rd down, Huntley. And he'll find Hall. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
8 yards to go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing here, Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. Completion there winds off a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And out across midfield down to the 45. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by the rookie, Jeff Okudah. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 46.
Here's a quick throw call out wide. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
He's brought down.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit.
And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. Jones, 31 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Lions 21. Bears nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Trubisky will throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Will. Harris.
Trubisky's pass intercepted.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Swift. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Huntley. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Now Hayden Foles loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown.
Matt Prater lining up for the point out.
So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Foles. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Cohen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
48-yard line.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
It's caught outright by Graham. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Flush to his right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Stepping up, he'll try it. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Nick Foles scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Bears cut into that lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. On 2nd down now, Swift, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running is Swift. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30.
Off the play fake. Huntley. He'll get this one to Gotw. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a carry for Swift. Past the 35. He'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1st down, and they go with Swift again. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
32-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Deshaun Gibson.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
To throw, Huntley. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to the running game with Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The tackle made by...
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bears' 16-yard line.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He can run for it, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
First and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie, Gotw. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he stopped immediately there. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
On second down, Swift. Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard.
This is Scarborough. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. Second and 7. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Third and 5.
He may try and run for this. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line.
Brought down by
now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And this is going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they'll have the football deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
They'll take over.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Today's final.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Lions, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gotw. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.